What's up everyone, Brad here with the Money Dad channel. In this video I want to go over one of the stocks that I will be watching for this week for a possible pop to the upside. That stock is NIO. I have it up on the screen right now, stock ticker NIO. So I want to get into the chart pattern there, the potential profits, the setup, the trade and all that stuff, risk management, things like that. But first I wanted to talk about kind of the state of the market because we had a pretty weird week. I wanted to show you the difference between the large caps and the small caps. I talked about that a little bit on my live stream last night. If you caught that, that was a really fun live stream. We were just chilling on a Friday night looking at stock charts, play a little bit of music. The live streams going forward will not be available on the channel unless you are a member of the channel, because it's been messing with my YouTube analytics a little bit. So I'm just going to keep my stock price prediction videos on the channel and my educational videos on the channel, but the live streams, after I'm done doing the live stream, they will not be available to go back and look at anymore. I'm sorry guys. If you do want to see them still, just join the channel. It's $2.99 a month. You're supporting me and the channel and my family, and you get access to my trades in real time. I post anytime I buy or sell a stock, I post it to a YouTube community post, and you will get to see that. So there's another perk there. Also want to let you guys know the book that I'm reading, Jack Schwager has a new book out called Unknown Market Wizards. I've had the links to two of his other market wizard books in my description of my videos for a long time now. I just added this one. It's a new book, very similar to the other ones in this series. It's set up like interview style. He interviews stock traders that have just had insane stories. Like for example, he interviews one guy who started with an account of $2,500 and turned it into $50 million. And he just talks to all these people and asks them, you know, how'd you do it? What's your story? Another trader who achieved an average annual return of 337% over 13 years. I mean, just insane stories. It's so fun to read and it's so easy to read because of the way that he sets the book up. You know, he talks to one trader for one chapter and it's set up in interview style, you know, question, answer, question, answer. It's so cool. It's so easy. So I really recommend those guys. You know, I get a lot of comments on what am I reading? How do I learn how to do what you do, stuff like that. So check out those books in the links below in the description. You can also watch my educational videos that are linked down there if you want to learn how to look at stock charts and patterns and stuff like that. Okay, enough self-promotion. Let's get into the charts. So NIO is one of the big ones that I'm watching this week because of this flag pattern right here. We touched the bottom of the flag pattern this week and it looks like we're bouncing right off of it and heading to the upside. So I do want to make sure that we continue to head to the upside on Monday, or at least at some point this week. We do not want to break below this blue line. That's very important. If we break below that blue line, then it's a kind of a technical breakdown and this pattern starts to be invalid at that point. So we want to stay in this channel and ideally break above this blue line that is resistance right now. If we can break above it, it will become support and we can target a pretty significant upside target there. We have the RSI on our side. It is oversold right now, which indicates in the short term we should see some buying pressure, some upside pressure, so that's very good. Something to watch out for is their earnings call on 1 March. So we want to get in and out of this trade ideally before 1 March. Don't want to hold trades through earnings calls because they're so unpredictable. You just do not know. Even if they report blowout earnings, the stock could still tank. Or even if they report terrible earnings, the stock could go through the roof. I mean, it's so unpredictable with these earnings calls, so you try not to hold trades through them. So we want to get in and out of this one ideally before the earnings call, or it might not even set up before the earnings call and we'll just wait and we'll get into it afterwards. Okay, so that is something to watch out for. Something I like to say in all of my NIO videos is that I love this chart so much because it has done these bull pennant, bull flag setups so many times in the past. I show this every time I make a NIO video, all of these patterns on this chart that played out so well. We have a little miniature head and shoulders all the way back here inside of a bigger inverse head and shoulders. There was one way back here. This is an upside down shoulder, upside down head, upside down shoulder, and then it shot to the upside exactly like a head and shoulders should have. And we had a little mini head and shoulders play out exactly how it should have inside of that. So that was really neat. That was way back in 2019, 2020. And then you just have a huge run to the upside in 2020 with all of these pennants, right? There's a bull pennant right there, boom, upside. Bull pennant, boom, upside. Consolidation period right there, boom, upside. Boom, upside. I mean, it just kept happening over and over and over with NIO. So there is a history here on this chart of these bull flags, consolidation periods breaking out to the upside. And that's what they're supposed to do. A bull flag, a bull pennant, a channel, these are continuation patterns, which means they're supposed to continue whatever pattern, whatever trend was happening before that pattern. So we have a clear uptrend, right? A clear bull market here on NIO before this flag. So this flag should continue that bull trend, if that makes sense, guys. So it doesn't happen every single time, right? It's about a 55% chance of us hitting our price target. Doesn't mean that there's a 55% chance of it going up and 45% chance of it going down. Just means that the price target that I'm about to give you guys, if we break out through this blue line, we have about a 55% chance of heading straight to that price target. I do think the trend is still up almost no matter what here with NIO. It's a very bullish looking chart. There's a lot of momentum to the upside. I would be pretty surprised if we broke down. I mean, we could break down under this flag, but I don't think we're going to break down very far or for very long. I think NIO is a strong company, a strong chart. So it doesn't mean that we're going to head straight to that price target, right? I said 55%, but I do think the general trend is up on NIO. So how do we get this price target that I keep talking about? Well, that's pretty easy, guys. If you've been watching my channel, you already know how to do this. You take this flagpole right here, you copy it. And by the way, the flagpole is just measuring from the recent low. So this is the bottom of this bull run right here to the recent high, the top of the bull run, right? So that's our flagpole, and then we have this consolidation channel since then, which created a nice little bull flag. So you take that, copy it, paste it. So now we have another copy of it, and you start it wherever you think the new bull run is going to start. So if we think this red candlestick right here is the bottom of our new bull run, we're going to start heading up from here. We take this flagpole and we start it right there, just like how this flagpole starts right here, right, guys? So you just take it, you start it right at the bottom of that candlestick, and that is your price projection. Look where we're at, $79.10. That is the price projection on NIO if we can break out above that blue line right there. We need to get above that blue line, get that resistance behind us or under us to now have it as support, and then we enter our trade, right? I don't want to enter our trade yet while we're in this channel because you could still break down. There's still some risk there. You enter the trade once you get above that blue line, and then you target $79. I would probably set my sights for like 75 and get out there. I just like to get out early with profits locked in. But if you are a long-term investor on NIO, then you probably just like what you see in this video and you just hold through everything, right? So you can do it either way depending on how bullish or how long-term you want to invest in NIO. Me, I'm a trader. I'm going to get in right after we get above this blue line. I'm going to get out probably around $75. I'm going to get my money in cash and look for the next pattern setup. So this is what I'm looking for on Monday, guys. I'm not saying that we are going to get above that blue line on Monday, but this is a pattern that is playing out and I'm paying very close attention to because it looks like we're going to start our next wave up. We could get above this blue line within the next couple of trading days. Okay, so that is one of the stocks that I will be watching for this week. I do have a list of other stocks that are Zomedica, Senseonics, SOS, ASRT, and LKCO. I'm watching for setups on all of those stocks. If we start to create a pattern on these stocks, I will make videos on them. I may make some videos on them either way throughout the weekend if I have time, but there's not any real clear patterns on those stocks. There's just nice consolidation after big bull runs on them. So we could see another breakout to the upside soon on those. Okay, that's what I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're not a subscriber yet, subscribe to the channel. I do stock chart analysis. I analyze patterns. We look for breakouts. We set price predictions, and we've been doing pretty well. We've been making a lot of money on this channel. So not a financial advisor. Don't sue me, bro. This is my opinion only. It's for entertainment purposes only. But we have been making some good money and having some fun on this channel. Okay, guys, that's all I got. I will see you down in the comments below and in the next video. Thanks, everyone.